Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Risings. Welcome to your weekly pre-shuffle with me, Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. We are going to get your energies, how you're seeing this prominent connection, how you're seeing this person, how you're feeling towards them and this connection, and vice versa. So if you resonate with either side, you know who you're resonating with. And then in the extended, we'll get the context of the situation, what's really going on between you two and what the whole thing's about. And we're going to get some higher expressions, more confirmations and clarifiers, as well as the likeliest potentiality, likeliest potential outcome, given how you guys are working with each other's energies. And you guys, I've had downloads for everyone all day and not for you. And it's interesting because I was thinking about that before I got on, and then I got something for you. Okay. So what I ended up getting was that there's something right behind you. Something right behind you. And you're going to know what it is. I feel that we're going to get that in the extended, because this is really just how, this is going to help you figure out who's involved. But it's going to be something that's like outside of your attention, outside of your sphere. It's not really right in front of you. It's behind you. So yeah. Yeah, man. So if this reading does not resonate, feel free to check for your other placements, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you are considering extendeds for more than one, I recommend just jumping up to Patreon. It's $11.11 instead of $4.44, and you get 48 reads. It's the weeklies for all 12 signs for the entire month. So I'm just a Capricorn. I have to just show you guys like the best deals. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. My series on Instagram, the Insta Reels, are what I love about the tarot. So if you're interested in learning more about the tarot, but not really quite ready to make a big investment into my tarot classes, or on the Patreon, the tier for, it's the King and Queens tier for the tarot classes. The reels are sort of designed to kind of just like, if you're interested, you're curious, but, not like fully invested and taking the deep dive into like learning. And then over on TikTok, what I'm doing, I'm going through the gateway process, the gateway experience that the CIA has declassified in like 2003. So I'm breaking those documents down. And then I'm also doing my telepathy log over there on TikTok. So on TikTok, I'm Watch Natalie. On Instagram, I'm Watch Natalie. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm loving it. I love my TikTok. I like social media. I'm having fun. Okay. So Sagittarius, how are you seeing this person? How are you seeing this connection? Page of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm getting the attention thing, that you want someone's attention. You're seeing this connection as like where you can get some attention, but you're being blocked. What is this? Or there is a block. Nine of Pentacles. Oh no, it's a Chariot. That's so weird. I totally saw the Nine of Pentacles, but it's a Chariot. Well, you're going to get through this block. I feel like this is what's behind you that you really can't quite see yet, Sag. So, and then Page of Swords, bottom of the deck. You're trying to find the information. You're trying to find out. You are invested into this connection. You do want to take this somewhere, whether this is your career, a friend that you guys want to get something started, or whether this is romantic. How does this person see Sag and this connection with Sag? So they see you kind of fretting about it. They do pick that up. Maybe losing sleep, or that you don't sleep well. She's showing me Paris Hilton's YouTube documentary, so you might want to check that out. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give anything away. But kind of like that. Kind of like that. So if you've already seen it, it's kind of like that, kind of not being able to sleep. Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the Six of Pentacles. Oh, hey, Mondo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Mars entering Cancer today. Yeah, it's this moon. It's this confusion. They really they really, ooh, they're trying to make up their mind. You're both sort of trying to make up your mind. Yeah, Nine of Cups, Fool, bottom of the deck. Interesting. So they're seeing you and this connection, Sagittarius, pretty positively. Like there's something that they absolutely adore about you. It could be your spirit itself, like the free spiritedness. It can be anything unique to you. However, there is something going on that's giving both of you reason to get a little stressed out. Be a little bit stressed out about this, at least mentally. And I'm getting it that it's almost like a blankness, or it might be something that you can't even imagine, that you can't even perceive yet. Ooh, for someone, it could be a death in the family. You might have an uneasiness, like a general uneasiness, and it could be that you're sort of prophetic, where you're feeling what you're going to be feeling after you get some bad news, and it's that. So if you're feeling that and there's no logical reason to worry or fear if everything is going fine with you, Sag, it could be prophetic, where you're like, why am I uneasy? Why am I in grief? Why am I depressed? Why do I feel bad? And then an hour later, you get a phone call and someone's passed. Or the next day, the next week, someone passes. And then you go into those feelings, but now you know why. How does Sagittarius feel towards this person? The Magician. So emotionally, you'll do what it takes, whatever it takes. Yes. Oh my God. We have the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, my goodness. Aw, vibes. Thank you, Mondo. Thanks. Those are so cute. Those little, I don't know if you can see, but these little stickers are so sweet. Good vibes, good karma. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Sag. So emotionally, there's something turning, but it's going to be after some secrets coming out, is what I'm getting for you. And it may not even be with this person or about this person. It could just be something you both need to go through emotionally in their family and their life. There's your energy, the Temperance. So it's balance after this comes to light. Ooh, and the World at the bottom of this deck. More circular energy. Let's see what the Nightmare has to say for my Saggies. Yeah, I'm getting this weird uneasiness. I'm getting the movie, what's it called? It's with John Cusack. Identity. I saw a man that wasn't there. He wasn't there today. He wasn't there. I wish he'd go away. I saw a man on top of the stair who wasn't there. He wasn't there yesterday. He wasn't there today. I hope he's not there tomorrow. I wish he'd go away. Like something you can't see. I'm sorry. I love the horror genre. I love scary movies. And I think it's because growing up psychic, you have a lot of freaky, scary, horrific experiences. My childhood, I like to say, if I could sum it up in a movie, it's like Silent Hill. It's like Silent Hill. So I don't know. It's weird. Like you think I wouldn't like horror films or horror genre or horror movies, but nope. Oh, it's different now. It's different. It's different when you live alone. How does this person feel towards Sagittarius? The World, more world energy, and you have the Forest where the doors are. Oh, Ray, love the creepiness of Silent Hill. Yeah, that's a vibe. It's such a good movie. It's a whole vibe. I could never do the video game. That would freak me out too much. But yeah, it's a vibe. All right, Sag. This person, it's really interesting. It's like there's going to be closure. Whatever you guys are going through, I feel like you're going to be like very together, but I'm feeling like it's another thing. It's a third person. It's something else maybe. And I am getting death. And I don't really, it's something's going on in your life and their life, but I feel like your connection to each other is pretty solid. Pretty solid. How does this person feel towards Sag? You might know what the anxiety is from or what it has to do with, though, and then it's not death. Okay, that's only if you can't pin it down. You know, maybe like for one of you watching. Oh my God, Sagittarius, you have the Wheel of Fortune, double Wheel of Fortune and double World. Wow, in the same place, in the same emotional energy. Okay, but in this deck, he's chained to the wheel, and it's sort of like his body is splayed out. See that? And in this traditional Wheel of Fortune, we have the Anubis rising up, we have the snake falling down, and then we have the Sphinx at the top holding the sword of truth. So this is more like men's destinies rise and they reach their zenith, their peak, and then they fall. And then new people and new destinies begin, and they start their ascent. So for this person, it feels like they're on a roller coaster that they can't get off of. And so they're more like, this would be something's happening in this person's world, definitely outside of their control, definitely, like I said, a death or a passing or just something. Guys, I was a cemeterian, I think for more than 3 months. I think it was actually like 4 or 5 or 6 months. Maybe it was 6 months. But I'm telling you, like, when someone passes, nothing else matters. Work doesn't matter, like nothing, texting doesn't matter, DMs don't matter, like nothing matters. And by the time they get to me, they've already spoken with their funeral director, or they've done the exhausting process of shopping for a funeral director, and they are just, they're the most rawest, real version of themselves is when I see them. So again, kind of like how I am with my Quarens and like with what I do now, I was there to guide them through a process, a very difficult process. I also have my chart ruler in the 8th house. I talked about that. Chart rulers in April's Astrology 101. So if you're interested in more about your chart ruler, check it out. It's on the website. It's also on Patreon. This is that space for them. They're in that space, Sagittarius, where they're going to be. So this week, something can come up in your life, in their life, where they're raw. So the wheel of fate, the wheel of fortune, something's turning and happening in their life, but I feel like it will bring you both way, way closer, and it's going to bring a closure to some issue. And it could be maybe if you guys have been very distant from each other, or, you know, it's like if you have a petty fight with a sibling and then your parent dies, and it's like, does that really matter? No, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So how does this person feel towards Sagittarius? Knight of Needles. See, this is going to come in super fast. You can't really see around the bend. This person, they're not even going to be able to, they're not going to know it's coming. That's how fast it comes in. They're going to feel, and that's how death feels for people, especially when people avoid thinking about death and they avoid thinking about mortality. They just want to go out party every weekend. They just want to like live in the moment. They don't want to think about it. But you know what? Death, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. So honestly, I'm not even trying to sell anybody anything. I'm just being so authentically serious when I'm telling you guys that pre-planning is going to be so good, not just for you, but for the people that are left behind, because it's going to be bad enough losing you, but to then, you know, burden them with like organizing the whole thing, the funeral director, the cemeterian, they won't know what you wanted. They'll never know what you really cared about, what you wished for, what your wishes were, you know, atonement, and earnment. Like it's so much, like it's all of the decisions that need to be made. It's hundreds and hundreds of choices piled onto grief. So the best thing that you can do, it's really about protecting the loved ones so that they don't have to, they're already going to be so raw. And then it's like, having to make decisions. And then it's like, if there's no money and they have to pay for it, that's even worse because now it's financial pressures and they can't take time off of work. And it's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So, okay. I'm just really getting that. But if it's not death, it's something that you just can't see coming. Let's see, 5, 6, 7 of needles, 7 of swords. Yeah, you really don't see coming. It could even be that someone betrays them in their life that they don't see coming, you know, and it's like, whoa, like all my money's gone, you know. I hired a man to invest all of my life's work, and I'm in my 60s, all of my life's earnings with a man named Bernie Madoff. And then I see a picture of him in handcuffs and I'm like, oh my God, what? Okay. And it's like, it's kind of like that. It's like, oh my God. So your relationship looks great. It looks wonderful. You're going to be a pillar of support. You're going to be the one to help guide your person through whatever this is, which I will get in the extended. And yeah, that was really straightforward. Thank you, Sag, for giving me a very straightforward message for you. I love you guys. If this is resonating with you, and it may not resonate until the thing happens, and then you may want the extended because then I'm going to help you do the energy work and guide you through it. So we also get guidance from the oracles, because I am an oracle. And yeah, okay, I love you guys. I'm sending everyone all the good vibes. Take really good care until next Friday, my dearies. Many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.